Mic check, ladies and gentlemen. Mic check, mic check. This game just kicked me out. I don't know what the hell is going on. Mic check, ladies and gentlemen. Mic check. Just let me know if you can hear me. There is no sound. I don't know why. So let me see if I can. There we go. Mic check, ladies and gentlemen. Mic check. Let me know if you can hear me out there. Welcome. We are live, race 14. We are live in Mexico. Okay, Mexico. Some of us have. It's a tier 2 race, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 12 drivers on the grid, and they are about to give us their best lap times around this track. It's race 14. Well, reaching the end of the season. I think we've got one more official week to go, and then it's obviously races that need to be replayed. We are live at the Mshengo right now. I was about to start his hot lap. A couple of drivers have left the session. I also got kicked out. Funny enough. I don't know what these EA want me to report, but at least we are live. Let's jump on board with Mshengo. Representing Aston Martin. Is he going to pull what Fernando did with this machine? He's taking it down the straight now. DRS is activated. It's the first sector. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it is 18 minutes of show quali. Drivers need to give us their best times, and those times, of course, will confirm the grid for the start of the race. We have opted to obviously just get rid of the formation lap for this race. We are trying everything we possibly can to make sure that we do not experience any technical issues. I think EA and Codemasters I've forgot about this game because these past few races we have been experiencing so many of those issues, but let's hope not today, as Mshengo T sends it down. Obviously being the first car, it looks like it's going to be the first car to post the time. Ooh, short shift down to get to time. Already noting V86 and Tindo. These two gentlemen look like they're going to be making the way back to tier 1. A good time there by Mshengo T, posting a 182. Stanza already crying. And in the comments there, Sabi Songo is at his outlet. Let's jump on board with Mr. TTK. Man Ray, he is about to post his time. What will his time be? Sends it nice and straight. He posts a 182. Close times already we are seeing on the board. Jumping on board with Ludi. Ludi is on his out lap. Let's jump on board with the Hashira. He's already invalidated his lap, so he will definitely be going against Debo. Already asking for 150s. Damn. Not Debo, excuse me, Don Rabiko. Asking for 115s. Tindo seems like he'll be going again as he is, I'm assuming, invalidated his lap. But we'll go for a second shot. Let's jump on board with him. Already has a couple of fans that are watching him, the likes of Ty, in the comments. We see you, we see you. Takes it down, short shift up to gear 4, hits the curb. Not sure if that will affect his time. Sends it down the straight as he is about to end. His first sector has improved by 8 seconds, clearly. His first shot did have an error in the first sector. Already has improved by 8 seconds. But of course, he will be gunning for those times posted by the likes of Mshengo and the likes of Bra Menre. Tindo is sending it. Takes that. The S's are nice and clean. Has improved by almost 10 seconds, but of course that's expected. One wonders what his times will be Let's keep a close eye on the Alfa Romeo. Sends it down. Oh, wait. Sana Shira said 117.5. But take that. As Tindo posted 118.8. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sana Shira, the first driver to basically touch the 117s, and has said, well, let us go, ladies and gentlemen. As he takes his car for a spin, he must keep it away from the wall, of course, after that hot lap. I hope there will not be any issues with the Alfa Romeo of this man. Let's jump on board with Spy Zozo. Has had a couple of races, I must say, as Red Bull moves out of his way. He's on his out lap. So we'll keep a close eye on him as he starts his lap. So 5 drivers still to post their times. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to beat is a 117.5 posted by Sana Shira. Let's hear what you guys think. What's going to happen in the race? Is the Sana Shira going to maintain this? Is he at least going to have a good race for once? He has made a couple of mistakes, being in good positions in a couple of these races. So we hope that he'll have a good race. Let's go. Let's show quality, ladies and gentlemen. We've got about 10 minutes to go. Tier 2, race 14. We are live in Mexico. Debo starts his fast lap. Shifts down to gear 2. Talk about playing with your low gears. Sends it straight. It's going to be interesting what his time will be in the first sector. Has improved his time by 1/10 and a half. Of course, he's going to be gunning from Shenguti, who currently sits in the P2. Sana Shira remains the time to beat with the 117.5. We also got the 86er sending it, represent the hash. We're going to jump back on board with Debo, but let's start with 86 as he is about to finish his lap. Offense is saying Tindo is actually quick in Mexico. Well, we're going to have to wait and see if we will be seeing his pace now during the quali, or if we'll be seeing it in the main race. But of course, offense is noting that Tindo is definitely fast. 86 post a 118.1, 210 shy of the 117s. Only Sana Shira is the driver to touch that. We've got about less than 9 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump on board with definitely Duke. This man has recently joined the league, the Tier 2 BrakeAway League, and is a man desperate for points, as he is going to give it another go, of course, on the same soft compound. Another man who is actually quick, but a couple of network issues and load shedding all the way from Nigeria has hit him, and definitely will hope that does not happen to him today. Of course, noting that he's desperate for points and finds himself fighting relegation there, Tier 2. Was obviously given the option to stay with the Tier 3 fellas, which will in Tier 2, but he was like, no sir, he is ready for Tier 2, and there's got everything to do as he hits the S-curves nice and clean. DRS is activated on the third sector, goes purple, improved by half a second there. Let's have a look at his last sector and see how he's gonna go about it, as we have a beautiful helicopter view there. Takes it nice and clean. What does our Niger Prince do? His time will be a 1:17.7, which takes him up to P2 and becomes the second driver to hit the 1:17s. Let's go. It's race 14, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 official races to go. And of course, the controversial replay of the Spain. As some of the Tier 2 Union fellas will put it. Let's jump on board with Ludi. Another man who would definitely want to have a good race today. Currently finds himself in P11, is yet to post the time. He has 6 minutes to go. Does he have enough time to send it around again? Or will this be his best lap, ladies and gentlemen? Representing the Williams is Ludi. Man definitely with pace. So desperate as well to get more pace is Braludi. Noto, of course, is a very competitive fella. Who we know from Tier 1 currently finds himself in P2. I think he's safe looking at the standings, but he will definitely want to get more points. Ooh, lifts a bit there as he took the car wide and he puts it against the wall. Ludi is out with no time. Is the Williams driver? Oh my goodness, Ludi. Talk about sending it on the wall, and it's a rare sight of actually seeing the car losing its rear tire. Normally it's the front tires, but Ludi said no. Oh, and Twitch spins, manages to save his car as well. Ooh, luckily for him. Ladies asking where Mfundo is. Oh, Mfundo. Ladies, man, well, he's got about less than 4 minutes. Well, less than 5 minutes to join the lobby so that his fans can at least support him. Currently not in the lobby. As we jump on board with Sanashira, is he gonna be improving his time? Oh my no. Tindo says 1:17. Duke Brahman Racer 1:17. Sanashira says, well, catch me if you can, ladies and gentlemen. He says 1:16.8 with just about 4 minutes to go. Let's go, Hashira. Let's jump on board with his teammates. I think he has opted to give it another go. Noting, of course, that he's slowing down. We are back on board with the Red Bull driver. That is a Twitch. Hashira says 1:16.8, ladies and gentlemen. Time to beat. As Twitch goes a bit wide, misses the apex, but sends it. Comments going wild with the Sanashira's time. Tyson saying he needs to see him in the playoffs. As Twitch sends his car off track, manages to hold it. Does not invalidate. He has improved his time by 12 seconds. I don't know how that invalidation was missed by the stewards, but he keeps on going. Currently finding himself in P11, just behind his teammate Selby Songo, who's got a 1:19.4. Spy has left the session. Twitch posted 1:24, which keeps him in P11, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Less than 3 minutes to go. Let's jump on board with Sanashira's teammate. That's Debo. We'll make this the audio lap. Debo says, I'm also going to take it to the 117s with the 117.9. His teammate, Sana Shear, is happy with that lap and has retired. Got less than a minute and a half to go, ladies and gentlemen. Debo finds himself on P5. Let's jump on board with the runners on track. 86er ascending it, finds himself on P7. And will definitely want to improve, of course. Tindo, man, the gents in the comments have been speaking about, saying he's got pace. Likes of Fencer, likes of Tyson. Finds himself on P2. Is he going to improve on his time, or is he going to settle with the time that he has and stay in P2? Just a reminder to our viewers, we do not have a formation lap this time around. There's no on board with 86 twitching left, right, and center, trying to make sure that his car is in line, representing the Haas is 86er. Very interesting to see what his first sector times will be. Short shifts down to 3, goes down to gear 2, accelerates out, second DRS zone is activated. What will his first sector time be? Improves by a 10th and a half. Will that be good enough to take him close to the likes of Fashira? Tindo definitely juke, slightly misses the apex, goes down to gear 2, but sends it straight as he is about to enter the S's. Drops it on the gear 5, rise the curb a bit, make sure that he... Oh, and he has invalidated and he loses his car. I think that is a game over for 86er, our current host. I think he'll have to settle for P8, ladies and gentlemen, after that mistake. Quali time is over. Let's jump on board with Mr. TTK. That is Mandre. He has improved already by 3/10 in the first sector. They're sending it nice and clean. Hugs it, hits the apex and nice and clean as Bram Henry currently finding himself on P5. Already has improved his time by almost 3/10. Let's have a look at it. Oh, loses his car as well. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Our drivers are sending it and seem to be losing it in the S's. Mshengu T does not improve on his time, as his time is over by 3 seconds. So, is this going to be the grid, ladies and gentlemen? Let's jump on board with the Duke. Has invalidated his lap as well. I think that will settle his time. Tindo is not going to improve. Let's jump on board with Sage, the McLaren. Well, he has also finished his quali, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's about it. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Sana Shira posted at 116.8. Mshengu T took it very close, ladies and gentlemen, with the 116.8 as well. 200th of a second off the pace. Finds himself in P2. Tindo will settle for P3 with the 117.5. Definitely Duke. I mean, that's definitely in need of points. Finds himself in P4. Mr. TTK Menre finds himself in P5. Debo will settle for P6 with the 117.9. Spy Zozo. Teammates, of course, with Tindo finds himself in P7. And P8 is the 86er. Let us go. It's race 14 and we are live in Mexico. A reminder that some of us have been here. As we take a quick look at the grid. Look how close the times were with Sana Shirin. Shenku T. Sage finds himself in P9. Sabi someone P10. Twitch finds himself in P11. And Ludi, a man who sent his car to the walls there without posting a time, finds himself in P12. Ground to make for him. Let us go. We are live in Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. We got around about 4 races to go if we are including this one. Literally a week to go. Season is definitely coming to an end, and the drivers need to make sure that they make the most of it. Remember, there's no formation lap this time around, ladies and gentlemen, because we're not quite sure what EA and Codemasters might bring to us. So we've decided not to have the formation lap this time around. Good morning, Bang Kobe. Nice to see you there in the commentary. As the viewers are watching us, let us go. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we might be seeing a couple of drivers are getting disconnected here. I hope something serious. Note, of course, we do not have a formation lap. I hope Spicer will be able to join and take control of his car as it's a 5 lights. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's quickly have a browse through at the position changes. I will give you the view of the tires, ladies and gentlemen. A super start by the Ferraris. As Tindo makes his way up into P2. Gaining a 1 position is Tindo. Started on the horse, definitely. Duke says, let us go. He takes that position from Tindo as well. Definitely Duke has made 2 positions. Debo as well, another driver that has made 2 positions. Finds himself at P4. Mshengu is the Spy has DNF'd, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, yo, this game, guys. Yo. Yeah. Mshengu T, the biggest loser. Losing 4 positions. Finds himself in P6. Stage has gained 2 positions. As we quickly have a browse through at the tire compound, only 3 drivers have opted to start. The rest of the grid are on the hard compound tire. So unfortunate there for the likes of Spy, who, yep, I think we all saw that one. Definitely Duke will need to move as fast as possible on this man, Sanashira. Of course, finds himself in P2, has gained 2 spots representing Mercedes. He's already putting the pressure, I must say, has opened a 1.5 second gap to Tindo on the hard compound tire. Debo will also need to push and make sure that he makes up those positions against the hard compound runners. We will stay put here and jump on board with definitely Duke, who's already seems like he's got the grip on that compound versus his battling partner Sanashira in front of him. But Sanashira gets a better exit there. The gap is almost out of the DRS. Duke will definitely need to make sure that he closes that gap so that he stays on the DRS zone. Let's jump on board with this man, Sanashira. Pace setter during qualifying. And has maintained his position in P1. A good race start for him. Will he be able to maintain this pace and make sure that there are no mistakes from him? ERS looking nice and healthy at 94. Opens it up. Says fastest lap again and says definitely Duke, let us go. Let's jump on board with Sid, who's already putting the pressure as a DRS is activated. Ladies and gentlemen, it's lap 3 of 36. He is closing the gap. Seems to have the better straight line speed. Mshengu's ERS is already on 0. Ladies and gentlemen, he will need to save as much battery as possible because he's going to be under attack from these 2 gentlemen. 6 carrying in P7, 86 amongst the mix in P8. Sabi Songo has joined the party as well. Ludi, a bit of ground to make. Finds himself in P10, and Twitch is currently outside the points standing, but is basically joined this train. Let's jump on board. Aibo! What are you doing? what are you doing? As I was about to jump on board with this man, he has broken his wing. Brings his car back on track. Hope he brings his car safe and sound. 86. We'll need to be careful there, of course, and noting that this man is does not have his front wing. He will have to pit. 86 sends it on the inside. And Duke will have to make way. Salvi Songo says thank you very much as Duke makes his way into the pits. Brian Mandray has lost his car as well. What is going on with the medium runners, ladies and gentlemen, has dropped down to P10. Not a definitely good stint as we jump on board. Definitely goes on the hard compound tire as they change his wing, of course. Not a good start. It's left 4 of 36. A long way to go on the hard compound tire. I'm assuming he'll be pitting again. A man who will be, quite frankly, happy about that is this man, as he has opened a 3.4 second gap to his next competitor, which is Tindo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. As Sabi Songo collects a 3-second penalty, first driver to collect penalties will be kicking himself for that, as it is quite early in the race for such mistakes. Let's jump on board with Debo, the only medium runner who seems to have maintained his car, kept his car on track. Finds himself in P3 with some ground to make. Yellow flags everywhere. What has happened now? The 86er seems to be dropping down. I wonder if that was an error from him. Twitch is putting the pressure now on this man, Ludi T. Who's got the straight line speed? Is Twitch closing the gap fast enough? Seems like he is. He's gonna be getting the second DRS. Who's gonna have a better exit? Nice entry there by Twitch. Holds it down, does as Ludi, but he's gonna be under pressure from Twitch. Twitch says DRS activated again. Is he gonna think about sitting on the inside? No, he will opt to fight another battle as he can definitely smell the fumes of that Williams engine. Is he sending it on the inside? Does he send it on the inside? He thinks twice, but that brings 86er into the battle as well. 86er says, thank you very much, Ludi. Thank you very much, Twitch. I will get that position. 86er is now putting the pressure on Ludi. He is about to enter the DRS zone. DRS is activated. He sends it. Less than 3/10 behind him. Well, we'll opt to basically fight another day as Sanashira has opened a 4.3 second gap. We've got yellow flags. I think that's the Mercedes of Duke again. Duke, his race goes from better to worse. 35 seconds behind Brian Manray as 86 says DRS is activated. DRS is activated. Slipstream, I'm right behind you. Sends it on the inside. Thank you very much. I will take P7 from you. Nice and easy move by 86. What does Ludi have to say about that? Does Twitch have anything to say about that? Ooh, goes a bit wide in that corner entry. Will hurt his time as well. Says GRS activated. 86 finds himself in P7. Made a mistake, but has taken 2 positions back. 6 of 36, ladies and gentlemen. 30 laps to go. Ooh, better exit by Twitch. Does he think about it? Ooh, tight on that line. One might have thought it would have been easy to just stick it behind Ludi, so that he gets a good exit now. But DRS is activated. He seems to have the faster pace compared to Ludi, who is dropping very far back. Ooh, takes the cone down, does Twitch. Ludi seems to be falling from the likes of 86 and Asabi Isongo. The grid seems to be spread out. But Twitch says, well, let us go. DRS activated. Chooses, opts not to. Well, opts very late to use a bit of ERS there. Is Ludi using a bit of his ERS? Yes, he is. Currently sitting on 20%. Is Twitch going to have a good entry and exit here? Chasing down. These two gentlemen are now under pressure from Mr. TTK. That's a Manray who's closed that gap and now finds himself a 6/10 behind a Twitch. Does Twitch send it? No. The longer these two battle this one out, the better it is for the medium runner. That is Brahman Ray. Fence in the comments saying Twitch is killing himself as Mshengo T has retired. Does that bring out the safety car? Yes, it does, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, second DNF of the race, Mshengo T, ladies and gentlemen, which brings out the safety car. This man will be happy for that safety car, because he'll definitely catch up. Now, Sana Shira, starting on the hard compound tire, has stayed out, of course, expected. Debo sends it into the pits. It's lap 7 of 36. Is he going to take his hard compound tire till the end of the race? Or perhaps we can expect another safety car? Well, right now, it's advantage of this man. Brahmendra has also opted to send it into the pits, currently in P9. One wonders if these drivers will take it to the end of the race. What does this man, Duke, do? He'll be happy, of course, because of the safety car. After breaking his wing and pitting for the hard compound tire, I'm expecting him not to pit. But you know, we have our different Jeffs in this world of things. So is Duke gonna pit, or is he gonna send it around again? Looks like he'll be staying out on the hard compound tire. Safety cars out, ladies and gentlemen. Sanashira's caught up to it. Sanashira finds himself in P1. Tindo, Alfa Romeo P2 Sage, has gained so much ground, I must say. In actual fact, has gained 6 positions and finds himself in P3. Salbi Songo, one of the 3 drivers, of course, that have got a 3-second penalty already, finds himself in P4. The 86er, P5. Ludi T finds himself in P6. Twitch finds himself in P7. Fans in the comments already saying Twitch better decide if he wants to make an overtake or not, as the likes of Ludi are slowing him down. Seems to be faster than Ludi, but his decision making finds himself keeping him in P7. Debo, a man who's just pit, of course, for the hard compound tire, finds himself in P8. And Menray as well has just pit, finds himself in P9. Definitely Duke will be happy for that safety car. Finds himself in P10. As things stand, everyone seems to be getting the points, but of course it's dependent on all the drivers. It's race 14, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in Mexico. Interesting question there coming from the comments, asking how long can these hard compound tires go around Mexico. So for the likes of Manray and Debo, do you guys think they can take them till the end of the race? Let me know in the comment section. Interesting point of views to be taken out of this one, of course, noting that we have a tier 3 race as well coming up, and a tier 1 race tomorrow. Hey, Sana Shira has literally put his car dead stop. So drivers following, of course, need to be very... Sana Shira, my goodness. Is he making sure that everyone's tires are cold before when he sends it? He sends it, of course. Hopefully, no one will be affected in the first turn. Sage says, let us go. Tindo caught napping a bit. Already almost a second behind. 86 says, ERS. Let us go. Rabiko saying, the horse can go 15 to 20 laps. So, does that mean these gentlemen are going to be pitting again? Well, we're going to have to wait and see to find out. Ludi seems to have gotten a better start against the likes of 86. We're going to have to wait and see how other strategies pan out. Debo has pitted for the hard compound tire. Man Ray already has pitted for the hard compound tire. The question now remains, will they be able to take these tires till the end of the race? Debo, definitely Juke, I beg your pardon, finds himself in P9. Twitch has pit for the medium compound tire. I'm not quite sure if that was a late call or what, but I'm assuming he's definitely going to have to pit again because the medium compound tire in Mexico will not last 26 laps. But of course, noting that he's on a quicker compound tire, he needs to make light work of the hard compound tires, of the hard compound runners in front of him, and has to make sure that he is decisive this time around, as we see a Duke make that mistake and go a bit wide. Does Twitch get a better exit? Twitch collects a 3-second penalty. Oh, talk about having a bad exit. ERS is activated this time around. He switches it off. Man Ray tries to break a slipstream. I guess definitely Duke. Twitch on the medium compound tire needs to send a chair. Whether ERS goes on 0 or not, I'm on the medium compound tire. I need to make sure I take these positions from these runners. Chow that battery, sir. If anyone is listening to him there in his box, tell him to chow that battery and get those positions, because what's going to happen next, it's going to be a DRS train, and it's going to be more bad news for him. As things stand, he's still behind. Definitely Duke gets a better exit. Thinks about setting on the inside, maybe not there, but he'll hope he has a better corner exit in the SS. Sorry about my language, I didn't hear you. Oh my god, that sounded so wrong. But anyway, Twitch still finding it difficult to get those positions. Definitely Duke is putting the pressure on Man Ray, who finds himself in P8. Debo is in P7, of course, and he is under pressure from this Man Ray. Let's jump back on board with Twitch. Battery on 90%. DRS has been activated. He is eating it this time around, but will he be close enough? It doesn't seem like he's close enough. And we'll have to take it to the next DRS zone. DRS straight. Debo collects a 3-second penalty. Does Twitch get a better corner exit? Seems like it does. DRS Twitch. Oh my goodness, Twitch. Come on. Everyone in the comments saying, Twitch, send it. But Twitch is not sending it. The longer this goes, the worse it becomes for him. Noting, of course, that the runners in front of him on the hard compound tire. And, gets a better exit. He sends it on the... Winner. Definitely Duke. When's that John Munch? At least he gets one position from a definitely Duke. Now he's putting the pressure on Man Ray. Salvi gets another 3-second penalty. We've got yellow flags. Who have we lost? It's the Red Bull of his teammates. Selby Songo has just spun out. Has he broken his wing? Car seems to be intact. We hope for him, for his sake, that he does not have to pit. Another fast lap from Sanashira. Sanashira is having a lonely race, I must say. Out in front, already on hard compound tires that he started the race with. The gap is now 3.1 seconds from him. 86er is putting the pressure on Sage. TRS is activated. Is he going to have a better exit? Oh no, it was a bit tight. There has to be tight on the corner exit. Sage says, let's go, sir. I'll have a better exit whether you have DRS or not. We probably will have to go another lap. battles are currently there. Let's jump back on board with Twitch. Is he close enough now to Man Ray? No is the answer. No is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Man Ray, while he defends this man on the medium compound tire, he'll be hunting down this man in front of him. Debo, 3-second penalty. Everybody's getting a penalty as they stand. Selby with 2 3-second penalties, finds himself with 6. Only Ludi, 86er. Tundo and Sanashira now do not have a penalties. 86er has made that move on a Sage Fig, but Sage will say, well, let's go. I'll have the DRS and the DRS straight. It's all about the straight line speed now as we have yellow flags. Duke again has spun, ladies and gentlemen. As we are watching Sage, not close enough, opting not to utilize his ERS yet. He'll hope that he has a better corner entry here. Chicane, nice and easy. And he'll be sending it. Does he close the gap to 86? Yes, he does, but is he close enough? DRS is activated. Doesn't seem like he's close enough. Twitch has finally made that move on Prime Man Ray. Twitch now finds himself in P7. Yo, that took a while, ladies and gentlemen. Phew. The support, Twitch support in the comments. We'll be happy that this man has finally made that move. Now he has to make the move, of course, on Debo, who, remember, pit during the safety car, moved from the medium compound tire to the hard compound tire. Twitch is definitely closing that gap. Ooh, has to change down to gear 6. Definitely did not have a good corner entry, but he is closing the gap to the life of Debo and Ludi. Ludi comfortable in P5. Wow, comfortable is putting it basically into perspective here, because this man, once he takes a Debo in the next DRS straight, he'll be hunting. Well, ERS is activated. Finally, someone has told Twitch that he's got DRS to use. DRS activated. Twitch says, thank you very much. I will take that position from you, Debo, and move up into P6. Medium compound tire working. Seems to be working for Twitch. Definitely will have to pit again. The question is, will he go back to the hard compound tire or another medium compound tire? Or even the softs? One might put it. We are on lap 15 of 36, ladies and gentlemen. Still a couple of laps to go. We've had one incident, of course, with Mshego T DNFing. The only driver to DNF, unfortunately for Spy, was not able to take control of his car during the start of the race and got DNF by a Codemasters and EA Sports. Look at Twitch putting the pressure. It's Twitch's race today, ladies and gentlemen. It's Twitch's race today. DRS is activated. He is now hunting down Ludi within a DRS zone, making those mediums work. He is basically pulling a Max Verstappen. Takes that nice and clean. He's about to get another chance of sending it. ERS, Twitch, ERS, chow that thing. He chows it. Ludi whirs from left to right. But Twitch says, no sir, let us go. Ludi seems to have the straight line speed. Or is Ludi using a bit of his ERS? Oh, it's close. Twitch thinks about sending it on the inside, but ooh, we'll have to wait to fight another day. Who gets a better exit in SGK? Does Twitch get a better exit? Yes, DRS is activated. ERS, that thing, Twitch. Oh my goodness, saving some power. But now we'll have to go another lap behind Ludi. Now, for as long as he is about behind Ludi, Debo will be happy, as he is now closing in on that DRS train. Ludi straight line speed, says Offensive. Definitely straight line speed is Ludi. Holding on to that one. Twitch has saved a bit of battery. We'll say DRS activated. Debo will also say DRS activated. Does Debo have to pit again, ladies and gentlemen? Debo and this man, Man Ray, do they still have to pit again? Remember, they pit during the safety. Ooh, TTK. Take it easy. Almost ramming a Debo Cross there from behind. Let's jump back on board with Twitch. Seems to be closer now. Is it gonna be the straight line speed or Ludi? He weaves left and right. Definitely Duke says, let's go. Fastest lap. Takes the fastest lap. Ludi straight line speed, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch does not have the answers. It does not seem like Twitch has the answers on the straight line versus this man, Ludi. Ludi seems to have a better corner exit as well and says, let's go. Is Twitch close enough? DRS is activated. Oh, no, he is not. It's 16 laps of hard compound tires versus 8 of medium compound tires. Ludi almost ramming the rear end there of Ludi T. Oh, better exit by Twitch. Does he think about sending it to the inside? Has the line too tight, I must say. Gets a better exit, will have to slow down. Does he send it on the outside? Twitch, sir! What the hell is that? Twitch, sir! DRS is activated. Yellow flags. Twitch, DRS, Twitch. Side by side. Ludi. Twitch says, thank you very much. Finally. Where did that come from? From a man who's been so conservative with the overtakes, he decides to send it there. Let's go, Twitch. Does Ludi have the answers with his straight line speed? ERS is activated. DRS is activated. Is he close enough? Debo, is he close enough to Ludi? Oh, what an overtake by Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Finds himself in P9 now. But one might think that he'll be pitting again. It's all about the strategies now. It's all about the strategies. What a move by Twitch. Definitely move of the race thus far. I think the closest battle right now, it's this one. Debo versus Ludi. That's the battle of the hard compound tires. Of course, Ludi has to pit again. Does a Debo have to pit again, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comments. Can these drivers, Debo and Manray, take them to the end? I'm assuming this man, who has just made the most beautiful move of the race, will have to pit again. But when does he pit? So that he makes sure that he capitalizes on the hard compound runners. If, and that's a big if, they think that they will be taking those tires to the end. Sitch running comfortable in P4, ladies and gentlemen. 86er also comfortable in P3. Last podium spot. Tindo comfortable in P2, but has not managed to close the gap to this man who has led quali, led the race, and has about 17 laps to go. Nice and clean from Ashira. I think he has a clean race when he's not battling with anyone. So we'll be hoping that he keeps that one up on that compound. I think the gap, he's opened a pretty healthy gap. Let's just have a look. If he was to pit right now, it'd probably come out in a P6, a 7, just behind Twitch. The battle continues with Debo and Ludi. Tindo gets it. Ooh! Debo loses a bit of the car. Brahmenre says thank you very much as Tindo collects a 3-second penalty. A bit of a mistake there by Debo, cost him a couple of positions. He finds himself now behind TTK. And that's Manre. Will Debo be close enough, ladies and gentlemen? DRS is activated. I'm assuming he'll save his ERS. Another 3-second penalty. Oh, Duke's race is going from bad to worse, ladies and gentlemen. Currently in P10, he needs more points than the current point he's holding, of course. I think he's got the fastest lap as well. But he'll be hoping, rather praying, for another safety car. He's pits again for the medium compound tire. I'm assuming now he'll be taking those till the end of the race as 86er There's another driver who collected 3-second penalty. It's 3-second penalties galore. Only Ludi and Tanashira are the only drivers who do not have a time penalties. It's at 20 of 36. We've got 16 laps to go. Still a long way to go. Of course, strategies are going to be playing a part in this race. Man Ray is driving like someone. Oh, hey, bad Kobe. Currently finds himself in P7 as Man Ray. Sanashira has decided to pit finally. Will drop down to P3. Sage also has pit. Twitch, will he come out in front of Sanashira or Sanashira? Oh, Twitch sends it and finds himself now in P3. Of course, Twitch will have to pit again. Just depends on which compound he'll be pitting for. Sanashira weaves left and right to get the optimal tire temperatures, of course, to close the gap on the medium running tires that are 12 laps old in front of him. He currently finds himself in P4, of course, and he warms those tires up. Ludi finds himself in P5. Brahmenre on a 13 lap old hard compound tires. It's race 14, ladies and gentlemen. Getting to the end stages of the season. Oh, what a dramatic season it has been. The title is still up for the gunning, of course, in Tier 1 as well. The battle between the two Mercedes Constructors Championship in the bag is now a case of who's going to be champion. Will it be CK? Will it be the Django? Who will it be with 4 races to go? Also, Tier 3, who will be coming up? Apparently, Kid K has literally gotten the best of the best drivers in the world. Kid K wants us dead. But let us go. We are up for competition as Ludi tries to fight that position. But Debo says, well, let us go. I will take that position. Who will be braver in the corner entry? Who will be braver in the corner exit? Seems like Brahmenre says, no, sir. We will fight for this one. DRS is activated again. Good exit. Brahmenre manages to defend. Definitely Duke says fastest lap again on relatively new medium compound tires. And Manray has defended that position from Debo. Well, Debo will have another chance. Note, of course, that Man Ray is 1.5 seconds away from the DRS of Tindo. Tindo has pitched for the medium compound tire as well, and he has definitely put in the pressure on Ludi. Sanashira also has collected a 3-second penalty, so as things stand, it's only Ludi, ladies and gentlemen, that does not have a 3-second penalty. If a safety car was to come out now, will it be advantage for this man? He has pushed a hard compound tire for 21 laps and he's still sending it to Moody. Well, he's getting a good intel here. Noting, of course, that the Tier 1 race will be tomorrow. Tindo says DRS. Tindo says DRS and he sends it on the inside and says, thank you very much, Ludi. I'm on the fresher compound tire. Your battle is not with me. Tindo now moves up into P4. He finds himself 4.6 seconds behind this man, Sanashira, who also needs to make light work, of course, of Twitch, who is now in P2 and has pushed those medium compound tires for 14 laps. Fencer says 86, praying for a safety car, has pushed those hard compound tires for 22 laps as well. Still yet to pit. So these two drivers, 86er and Ludi, two drivers yet to pit. As things stand, everyone is getting a point, but this man will be hoping that he can get more points than just 1 point for the P10 position. Lap 23 of 36, ladies and gentlemen. Let us go. Well, Sanashira has closed that gap. He will see Twitch's red light flashing. Tindo says fastest lap. Sanashira says thank you very much as 86er has gone into the pit. Where will he come out? Does he come out in front of Man Ray? No. Does he come out in front of Debo? No. Bit of work to do for the likes of 86, but he'll be happy because he's on the medium compound tire, just pit. The front two runners in front of him on older hard compound tires. Remember, these gentlemen in front of 86 pit during the first safety car and opted to go for the hard compound tires. Will they be taking these tires to the end? We'll have to wait and see. 86 will need to warm that medium compound tire up to its optimal speed so he can take these two positions as soon as possible. Sam Bisongo has also picked, currently now in P10, for the medium compound tire. Will he be able to carry 86? No, nothing gives me heart palpitations as curves as 86 gets a better exit there. Will he set it on the inside? No. Debo says, no sir, I'm going to defend that position. We go again. But 86 seems to have warmed those medium compound tires up. Hashira says, faster slap. Oh, he's on the inside. He's on the inside as 86. Is it safe enough? Good driving by both, giving each other space. 86 saying, thank you very much. Does he get DRS? Or does Debo get DRS? Let's have a look, lady. What the hell am I doing? So tired. Who's got DRS? 86 has got the DRS. And he says, thank you very much for that move. Twitch, ladies and gentlemen, has decided to bid for the soft compound tire in lap 25 of 36. A bit too soon, if you ask me. But hey, we'll have to wait and see how long those that compound lasts. I have to go with 11 laps to go in Mexico. No soft compound. Oh, wait. No, it's a tough ask. It's a very tough ask. But hey, let's go, Twitch. His pit crew was on the side with that one. But we'll have to wait and see as 86 now is putting the pressure on Menray, who's on the old compound. DRS is activated. 86 at sending it. Menray is fighting for his life. Will Menray be sending these to the end of the race is the big question. Ooh la la. Look how close 86 is to him as we have that review shot. 86 a better corner exit, better grip. He says, let's go. Who is the vets of vets and BrakeAway? 86 let's go. DRS is activated. ERS is activated. Light work of 86 as he moves up back into P3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump on board with the soft runner. That is a Twitch. Oh, finds himself 6.2 seconds behind a Sage. One wonders if he will actually close that gap soon enough before that compound tire starts crying, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. 10 laps to go for Twitch on the soft compound tire. I think he'll be praying for a safety car here if he has a chance of pitting again. But as things stand, he's opted to go for the soft compound tire and is closing the gap to Sage, who is on the medium compound tire. Sage finds himself 8 seconds behind Debo, who, him and Menray, it seems like they might just be pushing it till the end of the race. It's lap 27 of 36. Tire management will be key from both of these gentlemen, of course, as they pick very, very early for the hard compound tire, capitalizing under the safety car. But will that be of their benefit or not? As things stand, 86 has made 5 positions, Ludi has made 4, Twitch has made 4. They'll be desperate, of course, to gain more ground as we head towards the last few laps of this race. Let's keep a close eye on Debo, who's now within a DRS to Brahmenray, Mr. TTK representing ELP. Shout out to Ty, ladies and gentlemen, who's hosting our tier 3 lobby. So our tier drivers, be sure to jump on board. We need you guys in this tier come next season. Lap 28 of 36, Sanasira starts lap 28 of 36. We've got about 8 laps to go. We are live in Mexico. Is Debo going to be close enough to Man Ray? Doesn't seem like he is. Man Ray breaks a DRS and sends his car. Finds himself in P4 behind 86er. 86er tries utmost best to catch this man, Tindo. But it seems like the front three are settled. They'll be hoping that, of course, that they do not make any mistakes until the end of the race. It's been a clean race from this man. He'll be kicking himself for the 3-second penalty, of course. As we have a quick... Tindo has got 8 seconds. Tindo might be for the pit entry. Why would you do that, sir? Which basically means this man is currently our P2. He'll just have to manage that 5-second gap, of course. Noting that Tindo has got a 5 seconds. And send it. I think Tindo, almost every race, this man does not want to slow down when he enters the pit lane. He'll definitely be kicking himself up for that one. Twitch seems to be struggling with the soft compound tire. He's not closing the gap fast enough. Not sure if the soft compound is already does not have life already for the rest of this race. In actual fact, if you keep a close eye to the gap between himself and Sage seems to be opening that gap, and Ludi is closing that gap to Twitch. Might have been a very bad call for the likes of Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Debo seems to have closed that gap again and is back within a DRS. Definitely these two will be taking the hard compound tire to the end. I don't see any one of them pitting now, unless of course we have a safety car, which Looney will be praying for, as he is the only driver without a penalty. Let us go. Lap 30 of 36. We're in the 30s now. Finally. This battle continues between the long stint hard runners of Debo and Brahmendra. Debo has not managed to close that gap close enough to this man, who seems to be managing his ERS nice and clean. A beautiful race by Brahmendra, one must say. Has made ground, finds himself in P4. Has got a couple of more laps to defend Debo, but the way he's gone about it, it looks like he can actually defend Debo for the rest of the race. Debo will just need to manage his ERS and pick the best spots. No mistakes, of course, wanted for any of these drivers in the grid right now as they stand. Let's jump on board with the Duke. Sanashira says fastest lap once again. Definitely Sanashira's race today, as we jump on board with definitely Duke. Now he is putting the pressure on that Williams car in front of him. Will he be getting DRS? Remember, Duke needs as many points as possible as he finds himself at the tail of the standings of Tier 2. Seems to be close enough, takes it up to Gear 3. Will he be close enough to make a move now? As we quickly jump on board. Is Debo close enough? No, let's go back to Duke. Will Duke be close enough? Ludi is out of ERS. Definitely Duke says DRS activate. Is he going to send it on the inside? Does he send it? Now they are side by side. Duke side by side. Who made that mistake, ladies and gentlemen? Who made that mistake? Did Ludi close the door on Duke? What happened there? Oh, we definitely do not want to see that happening. But it sure did happen. Contact between Duke and Ludi. And Ludi says, well, thank you very much. I'll get my car back on track faster than yours. Hopefully, there are no broken wings. And we hope there'll be no work for the Stewards. Duke definitely the quicker of the two as he's closing that gap again. Will he be within DRS once again? Yes, he is. Definitely is. DRS activated. He said, let's go again, Ludi. If you thought you were gonna get away that easy, well, think again. The gap now within 5 attempts. Definitely Duke desperately sending it. Driving like a desperate man for points. 10-2 it is. DRS is activated. DRS is activated. Ludi is flashing. Definitely Duke. Is he going to send it on the inside again? Yes, he does. Duke says thank you very much. They are side by side again. Duke rides the curb. Oh, beautiful move by Duke there, taking Ludi to the cleaners. DRS activated again. And based on that, I think he's gone. Oh, well, not quite, as Duke has to manage levels. Yo, Duke. Oh, as Debo gets a 3-second penalty, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 laps to go, 11 seconds, Duke. You know, sometimes you are your worst enemy in these things, ladies and gentlemen. All Ludi has to do now is just manage the gap. Definitely gets another 3-second penalty. So in total, that's 14 seconds. That actually brings Sabo back into the reckoning. Duke. Oh, come on, Duke. Come on, Duke. Guys, this one will continue till the end of the race, I'm convinced. Because Debo has not managed to take Manrick. They pushed their hard compound tires 25 laps, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about tire management. Beautiful drive by both, but Debo has halved. Debo has puffed. He has not managed to blow the house down, unfortunately. With 3 laps to go, will he be sending it? Or will he just be managing his tires? Sneak peek at the penalties again. He'll be kicking himself as well, because he's got 3 seconds more than the man in front of him. So, yep, I think for the likes of Debo, unless Manro, of course, makes a mistake, he will just have to settle for P5. Rumor has it SSL Mango is in the tier 3 race. For you guys that don't know, that man is probably one of the fastest F1 drivers in the country. Let's go. We love competition, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring them on board. Can't wait to watch that race. Right now, let's keep our eyes on the race leader. Has had a beautiful race. Is Hashira 10 seconds ahead of the next best driver, Tindo, who finds himself in P2. Sana Hashira from Kwali has clapped the times. He's led during under the safety car. Strategy on point. Open the gap. Yep, and definitely deserves to be in this position. Rumor has it, Mango has just hit a 116 in a quali lap. Yo, guys, yeah, no. It's getting tougher and tougher. It's getting tougher and tougher, but we love it at BrakeAway. We welcome all the drivers as well. The penultimate lap, ladies and gentlemen. Sana Shira has started the penultimate lap, leading by 10 seconds. Tindo finds himself in P2. The 86er, I think, will be comfortable. We're P3. Let's have a look at the penalties. No, he's actually chasing that second spot from Tindo, noting that Tindo, of course, has got 8 seconds worth of penalties. Man Ray holding it down. Oh, Looney. Oh, Debo Croc on the penultimate lap has spun out, ladies and gentlemen. That is bad news for him. With 2 laps to go, Debo has spun out. Fortunately for him, it didn't DNF, but that is the last thing he wanted. Noting that he's pushed the hard compound tire for 27 laps. Is it a case of the tires giving up on him? Oh my goodness. A man that will be happy about that is this man. Man Ray in P4. But Sige is saying, let us go. If it's not Debo, it's going to be me. Drama, ladies and gentlemen, drama. Debo holding it down with no wing. I'll be hoping that Twitch does not close that gap fast enough. Oh my goodness. So unfortunate for Debo. But has to manage that car. Take it nice and easy. He needs to take it nice and easy, ladies and gentlemen. But this man will definitely be sending it. Definitely Duke as well is amongst the guys that will be sending it. How fast are these gentlemen closing the gap to Debo? Does Debo pit? No. Send it, Debo. Send it, man. It's the last lap of the race. Just send it. And hope for the best. Oh, he's struggling at the corner turns. But he is fighting the car. Twitch is saying, let's go. We've got 1 more lap to go. Definitely Duke is also saying, let's go. ERS is activated. DRS is activated. The man who will not want to be seeing these 2 drivers behind him is this man, Debo, running with no wing after that spin. Oh, talk about a long way to go. Talk about a long way to go. But Duke is now right at the rear of Twitch and is closing the gap. ERS is activated. Twitch gets a better exit. DRS is activated. Does Duke get slip ship? Is he close enough? Thanks about Twitch positions that car perfectly. Ladies and gentlemen, San Hashira runs off that race with the fastest lap. Oh, talk about showing off. And wins in Mexico. Tindo will take P2. 86er has closed that gap to Tindo. And Tindo, because of his penalties, will drop down to P3. 86er takes P2. Man Ray, what a drive. Pushed the hard compound tires for 28 laps. Ladies and gentlemen, 28 laps. Sige has got some. Oh, Man Ray gets a 3-second penalty at the last turn. Will this jeopardize his position? Yes, it does. Sige takes P4 from Man Ray. Man Ray drops down to P5. Debo has managed to defend for his life. Does Twitch have something to say about it? He takes the inside line, but Debo gets a better exit. Definitely Duke. No. Duke DNFs at the last turn. Desperation to get the positions, but now finds himself not even getting a single point. Mic check, Tindo, mic check.
Yeah, Zata, can you hear me?
I can hear you, so bad news for Duke. We've just witnessed the most unfortunate incident ever.
What happened?
For Duke spinning on the last turn. I think was desperate to send it. So unfortunate, but good race for you, P3. Take us through your race. You'll be kicking yourself for those penalties, most definitely.
No, it was just a stupid mistake, when I was going into the pit. I think I should have had the pace, and also 86 I had the pace in the end too. It was Mexico is always tough. It's tricky, especially on the corners. One mistake, you're on the wall. So I was just trying to bring the car home, score points. I know Guti Hashira is aggressive even from the first corner. we had an incident there, so but no, I just left it plus I made a mistake as well along the race. But no, it was a good race, I think P3 is fair enough without the mistake, but yeah.
100% Tendo P3 with a couple of races to go. Tendo, looking forward to tier 1. Automatic qualification is what you're looking for, I must assume.
Yeah, that's it's always the goal, because hey, in Dabema playoffs, hey, it doesn't go well, there's always drama. So I'm just trying to avoid politics, rather get an automatic, which is fair.
Yeah.
And and then let's see how it goes till the end of the season.
100%. Tendo, ladies and gentlemen, your P3 finisher. 86er mic check, 86er mic check.
What's good?
100%. Very tricky start from you there. So you dropping down the grid. Managed to fight your way back. Last few laps chasing the seconds for Tendo, but you managed to cover that. Take us through your race.
Firstly, I told you I'd see you later today.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think the stars had a bit of a coming together with Twitch, which sent me back in the pack. And then I think I was in a good place. I'm not sure if it was before or after the safety car, but then I spun again, which cost me a lot of time. But I think the safety car helped bring me closer to Tindo and San Ashira. I think San's pace was, I don't think he was untouchable today.
Yeah, he was untouchable today.
Yeah. But I think Tindo pace-wise, I think I had Tindo covered. I think, unfortunately, to catch him.
We were just lucky, penalty.
Even that last stint, I think there's one or two laps where I was chasing Tindo, and I think I dropped a second on both laps. So I think if it wasn't for that, it probably would have been a closer ending. If not me just, beating Tindo on track. But that was a fun race, man. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
100%. 86, same question to you. Looking for automatic quali. Looking quite clean with a couple of races to go.
Hey man, not trying to get ahead of myself. Load shedding schedule's looking a little rough next week, so there's a small chance I might not race. So these points are important today, but as always, taking it race by race, corner by corner. And shout out to the girls and the boys back at the factory, man.
Let's go, 86er. Shout out to Team Haas. 86er finishes P2, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we do not have San Hashira, who still hasn't invested on the mic. And
yo, shout out to San, man. He was insane.
Yeah, definitely. Good pace from Hashira from the get-go quali and the race, ladies and gentlemen. Join us again on Monday for Tier 2. We've got about 3 races to go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch y'all then. Jump on board with the Tier 3 race. Cheers.
Peace out.
Cheers. Sharp,